Good morning. My name is Tammy, and this is Readings from Maine. I don't know why I always mess that up, but welcome to Maine. My name is Tammy, and this is my FlossTube channel called So Fly's Unique Boutique, and I do a little bit of everything. I mainly do cross-stitch and quilting, but sometimes I add some crochet, I add some plastic canvas, but today is basically cross-stitch. I'm not wearing my glasses because it's too much of a glare and I don't like it. So let's jump right into it. Finishes and FFOs. Oh, before I forget, this is FlossTube number 37. Today is April 25th, 2024. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a regular subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You really are. To come back and see me every week, even though I'm a crazy lady with purple hair. So anyway, let's jump into it, shall we? Finishes and FFOs. None. Even though I could have had one, and I probably should have, but I tried to complete a lot of goals this week. I wasn't as successful as I wanted to be, but I did complete some. Alright, so let's see. So in this bag is all the goals that I completed. So, no, most all the goals I completed. So let's get started. There might be a little bit of crinkle. There's going to be a zipper. I apologize. Ahead of time. I just finished setting up and I didn't. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. Alright. There we go. First one was Snort Stack. And I worked on it for 2 hours. This is a Plum Street sampler chart. And I don't remember when I started this, but I know I started it shortly after I did Fox You, which was a couple of videos back. I love these little animals. I love Plum Street Samplers is one of my favorite places to shop when I'm not on Etsy. So there's that. Okay. And I didn't really have a lot done. Here. Get this. All right. So here's my little pigs. I finished this flower here. I added the stems for this one here. I had this little pig here and I started this big pig here. But that's 2 hours worth of work from where I was. I think I did a pretty good job. I think I'm going to add this one onto my goals for this week as well, so I can get another couple hours done. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 or 4. We'll have to wait and see. But I want to really get this one done because I think it's very cute. Very cute. So, there is that. Okay. So short snort stack. I got that. Now, next one I slated for 2 hours. This is, where'd you go? Okay. This is Crow Kringle. It's by Cadmiar Designs. It's a kit. And when you first saw it before, I just had this wing here, and it was just nothing but a big black blob. And he's got a face, he's got a scarf, and he's got a small hand. Look at him. Is that the right side? Yeah, I think so. No, it's not. I'm showing you the back. I'm sorry. There he is. So this is definitely going to go on the rotation for this week. Because I want to get some more of him done. And that was 2 hours worth of work. Just to get that much done. So, and that wasn't actually too awful bad. And he is just too cute. Took me a little bit to figure out where I was and where his hands go and the wing and the whole bit. But I figured it out, and it took me a couple minutes, and he came out awesome. So that's just using, I don't know, I think it's a 14 count Ada and whatever they sent for the floss. Okay. Then I worked on my geometric moose, and I was going to get 4 shapes done. Well, I got my 4 shapes done. And this is done on a 16 count fog by Picture This Plus. And I said I wanted to get the snout in. Well, I did. So I finished this block here, moved on to this one, did the snout, did a little bit of the purple over here, and moved this blue in there. So yeah. So he came out really good. So I don't know if I think I'm going to take a break from him this week, and because there's some other things I'd like to get done, or I'd like to do. So, but he is definitely good thing. I think I wrote down my stitches to date on this one. Are 1,392. It may not be a lot, but for me it is. You know, and I only worked on him for a couple of days. Okay. Then I worked on the bee gnome. And this is something that I probably could have finished, because I really don't have that much more left. Where is my picture? Here is this is from FlossTube.com. This is my bee gnome, and he is so cute, very bright. Stitches to date on this one are 1,259 stitches, and there's really not that much more other than the dress, the shoes, and the wings, and then the back stitch. And here is my little gnome. And this is done on a 16 count white chocolate that I got from Welcome Stitchery. It was just an ornament size piece. And I've got almost the hair done on this side. Hair is all done on this side. We got the nose in. I just gotta get the beard, the dress, the shoes, and I even put the hand in, which is right there. I did change it up a little bit because the colors they asked for the face were let's see, 950 and 948. I didn't have those, so I used 951 and 945, I believe. This way, and he's just too cute. Too cute. And I think I got enough room to do another one. I think I know which other one I'm going to do on this too. So there is that. That could have been easily a finish. So I think I'm going to slate that for a finish hopefully this week. We shall see. That's it. Okay, and I forgot to write this down on my list. Nope, I did write it down. Okay, one of the things that was on my board was, I can find it. Where'd you go? Ah, there you are. Was The Vampire Goblet by Night Spirit Studios. What's that? Was to start it and to get 500 stitches. That was the goal. Well, I started it, can't remember what day, but I did it on a 14 count Boreas, Borealis, something. And this is from Under the Sea Fabrics. My daughter picked this one out, the goblet and the fabric color. It's like, it looks more blue in this light, but it is definitely a purple. So yeah, this is pretty much, anything below here is the stem. The white is just part of the decoration on the goblet itself. And then there's two different reds that are supposed to be blood that go down. There it is. I think it came out really cool. And this is something else I probably could have finished rather quickly. I think this will be also slated for a finish. So my goal was to get 500 stitches, start it and get 500 stitches. I started it, I got 542 stitches. Because I didn't have the other red at the time. I do now, so it shouldn't take long to, shouldn't take too long to finish up. Now, geometric moose, Genome, Vampire Goblet. Now, I did try to work on, because my list is right here, my goals, plans and goals. So One of them was to, this one I completed, the geometric moose, the bee gnome, snort stack, crow kringle. I did do my time in good company. I did try to do horror movies, but I ended up having to stop because I have to frog out some. And I did not touch Amok Amok Amok. And I did not touch Misbehave. Or Wicked Witch. So there were 4. Yes, 4 that I didn't touch. But I did 6. So that was actually pretty good for, I didn't do anything else except for laundry, and I should have done other things. But I also had to work on my WIPGO call for this month, which is 5 hours, 5 days or 5 hours or whatever, for the Halloween Quaker from Lila Studios. Which, the paper? Here it is. Sorry, it's black and white, but here it is. So, I have almost 4 hours into this. Yeah. Because I worked on it Monday. Didn't get to it on Tuesday. Tried to work on it for 2 hours yesterday. So, 3 hours. 3 hours that I still have to complete. At least 50 minutes and then another 2 hours. I've got until the end of the month to do that. So, I'm going to show you a picture of my starting point. Gotta figure out how to edit. That's all there's to it. Hold on. Photos. Where are your photos? Come on. Pinterest. Photos, right there. So this is my starting point. Right there. And then here, so I filled in a little bit of this. I have to move the hoop up, no, down, so I could do the rest of this motif. And I worked on this one here. That's the one I had to frog out, and I got it correct. Where's my little needle minder? And so that one I want to finish, and there's a little one that's down this way that I want to try to get done. So I figure I could work on it this weekend. I don't necessarily have to work on it for 5 days. I can work on it for 3 hours on Saturday or 3 hours tomorrow. It really doesn't matter. As long as I get my 5 hours in. That's all I really am concerned about, is getting my 5 hours in so I can cross it off my WIPGO board. So there is that one. Okay. The other thing I worked on was my good company. And I forgot how much I love working on this one. It is so cool. So cool. And I got pretty far in 4 hours. I worked on it 2 hours yesterday, just so I could get it complete. Come on, get off of there. So, here is good company. And the last time you saw it, I think I only had one leaf done. I put the date, and I think now I have 3 leaves done, plus the stalk, plus a little pumpkin, plus the quilt side of the house, plus some of the grass. And I'm doing this on 16 count French country latte, I think. No. Good company is on. Yeah. No, I think I screwed that up. This is an avocado. So that's just in my notes. So this is where I'm at. I've got changed the date. It's not perfect, but I changed the year to 1969 because that's the year my parents got married. I have a little acorn right here. Started another one here. Started another one here. And did the pumpkin. Did the whole stalk. Started in some of the grass. And I did this little part here, and there's a leaf down here. I have yet to start in the fox, but I did order some smaller blackbird buttons, or crow buttons, and I'm going to replace this here with the crow buttons, because I have 2 of them. There's 2 crows. There's one, where are you? There's one on there, and then there's one where my other finger is right here, and then the fox. I love Plum Street, I really do. It's one of my favorite designers, favorite, you know, I have a wish list probably 2 miles long that has nothing but like the rest of the stacked animals, the few of her Halloween ones, you know, just a bunch of stuff on my 1, 2, 3 wish list that I really want. I think I got some of the hairs, like Hair Summer, Hair Spring. I got a freebie, which is the Hare's Autumn Blessing. There's a few others. So there is that, and I'm going to put this for another 4 hours or 5 hours, see how much I get done. If I can get this finished between this month and next month, be thrilled, be thrilled. Okay, now I have had the worst wanting to start something ever. I mean, it started Monday. I wanted to start something badly, but I knew I couldn't because I had other goals. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to start anything yet. And the urge and the need to start something was horrible. So yesterday I broke down. And I picked something small because I don't think it's going to take me very long. I'm hoping. If the bee gnome's anything like it, it shouldn't take me long at all. But I just don't want to do a lot of black stitching, and it looks like that's what I'm going to be doing. So I started this yesterday. Here it is. My wizard number 1, and I'm calling this Hufflepuff because it's yellow and the colors in Hufflepuff are yellow. So I got a pretty good start on it. Yesterday I wasn't feeling good at all. Not at all. So, but I did get a pretty good start on it. I worked on it more this morning, and I'm going to work on it more today. It's kind of like the bee gnome, but so I'm doing this on a Bee Stitch Me 16 count ledger. They're all going to be on this, all 4 of them. I have a few more. I don't know if they're going to fit, but I'm going to at least put 4 of them on this color. And here's my start. Not much to see, but this is like the last band of black in his hat. And then there's the yellow brim down here, and then after the brim you get the nose, the beard, and I think I'm just going to go down. And then when I start heading up here, I'm just going to count a spot up, do it, count a spot up, do it, count a spot up, do it. So. But I think he's going to be very cute. Here he is. He's going to be very cute. So yeah. That's my new start. Okay, and I think I talked about everything, didn't I? Quick company. Kringle. Geometric moose. Vampire goblet. I'm going to put something on the back, but nothing important. Alright, let's see about charts. Some of these would be considered, this is all considered stash enhancements. Some of them are older, much older, and I just printed them off. There are a few here and there that I've bought recently. I don't know if I printed any of the new ones off. I think I might have. So I have a big pile of ones that were downloaded, and I want to do. So I'm looking ahead to some patriotic stitching. That's what some of these are. I'm also looking ahead to some ornament stitching and whatnot. So first off, we've got the Witchy Stitcher. This was on her Patreon, I believe. I'm gonna say yes. Blessed Yule. Now, I'm really not into this kind of thing, but I just saw this and it clicked with me for some unknown reason. I just feeling creepy. Yes, I don't know. So anyway, and then we have Witchy Stitcher again. I tried to put them all in order. Well, all grouped together under the same designer. And I think these are from her Patreon too. These are Mary Goth Miss Ornaments. You may recognize the candy canes with the bat. I did do that one already. And I turned it into a pillow, which goes in my dough bowl. And I want to do the Christmas tree. Okay. And then we have this cute little patriotic gnome that's from FlossTube.com. And oh my god, he's so cute. Look at him. He's absolutely adorable. Adorable, adorable. Then I got on WinkinBlinkenNnod. And this is Chili. Meet Chili. Chili's a little owl. And he is absolutely adorable. and I want to stitch him up. So, full coverage, so we're going to wait a little bit on that one. This one is from Tinsel Cross Stitch. It is the Quaker Snowman. That is so cute. I just have to find a... I could do it myself. Dye a blue fabric. See that one. The next couple are from CrossStitchPaterns, which is an Etsy store I absolutely love. They have some of the cutest things. This is a biker gnome. These are older ones. We have Christmas gnome, which is probably going to go into a bucket because I'm going to have a whole bunch of different Christmas stitches. And I want to do a bunch of Christmas gnomes. So I'm going to put 12, 24 for Christmas. And I'm only going to pick 12. Work on them for 2 days. Pick another one. Work on them for 2 days. Pick another one. So I'd say I pick one on December 1st. I work on it for the 1st and the 2nd. And on the 3rd, I pick another one. Working on the 3rd and the 4th. And so on and so forth. We'll see how much I can get done. Then we have St. Patrick's Day gnome. Isn't he cute? Alright, the next one, I'm not quite sure where I got this from, but I know I got Washington, D.C. I got Germany. Somewhere, it's a castle in Germany. And then I got this one. Now, something that you may not know about me is I was born at the tail end of 1969. And my parents had gotten married in January. And after they got married, they ended up going to California because that's where my father was stationed in the Air Force. So I'm technically an Air Force bride. Well, I don't know where it was. I don't know I know where I was. I was born in Fairfield, California, but I'm not sure if it's north, south, east, west, wherever. But I had to do it. It's just a little tiny one. It's called Death Valley, California. Anything that has to do with California, I have a tendency to grab. And I don't see a size, but it's very tiny. And then this one is, it's a mini unicorn by Box and Fox on Etsy. Some of these I need to reprint because the printer was off, size-wise. And then this one I am very much looking forward to. This one I definitely think I need to reprint. I don't want to miss anything. Yeah. But this is 4th of July. It's a sampler. And it's from Wombat Stitching on Etsy. Oh, hold on a minute. There we go. Nope, doesn't give a size. But anyway, this is what it is. I love it. I absolutely fell in love with it because down here, this looks like the Captain America shield. Not that I'm a big Captain America fan, but you know, there's a shield. Just thought it was cute. This is from Sewing Seeds. It's called Owl's Welcome. This one I definitely have to reprint the chart. And this is only... let's see. On 14 count, you need a 7-inch hoop. It's approximately 6 wide by 4 high. Just not very big. And then these both are from Print Decor, which is on Etsy. This is sized for a 16 count, which I stitch on anyways, either 16 or 18. It's only 2 colors, black and red. But had to do it. It's Alice, Queen of Hearts. Love it. I love it. Yes. And then this one is also for 16 count. Not very big. There's 10 colors in this one. This is nope, just chicken. And if you could see my kitchen, you would see all my chickens. I still have to put some on cabinets. And then I saw this one and I don't know why, but I absolutely fell in love with it. This is from Precious Embroidery on Etsy, I think. Do it on 14 count. It's only 49 by 46, so it's 3.5 by, well, 4 by 4, basically. It's got a few colors. I think it's got like 16. And it's called Tatiana Handmade. It's the Etsy shop. And it's the US flag card. And I love it. I love it. This one, oh my god, this one I want to start like you would not believe, because for some reason, in its own unique little way, it kind of reminds me of my children. I have 2 stepchildren. I have a stepson and a stepdaughter, and I have my daughter. So it is a full coverage. It's using anchor floss. On 14 count, it would be, well, the stitch area is 150 wide by 258 high. On 18 count, it would be 13 by 19. And I don't know the name of the shop. It's all I know is the lady's first name is Alla, A-L-L-A, and then something Russian, or to that effect. And it's called Owls, or Owl. Owl. So I'm learning with these companies, if they send you, when you download them from Etsy, if there's a JPEG to download it as well. That way you get the cover picture. So look at the big one. This is Reese, my stepson. Julie, my stepdaughter. Rebecca, my daughter. And it just reminds me of my kids. So yes, I call Reese and Julie my children. I may not have birthed them, but they're still my children. And then the rest of I have a whole pile here from Waxing Moon Designs. Another one of my absolute favorite designers. This is the Autumn sampler, and she does give a DMC conversion in which you can use. You do not have to use the Weeks Dye Works, even though I probably have quite a few of these. Yeah. But if I want to use one like this bottom one, I think I'll just use the DMC. There is a DMC conversion. There are a couple blends, of course, but oh, DMC and Anchor. There are a couple blends, of course, but that's okay. I can deal with that. I'm good with it. And then this here. Then we have the Winter Sampler. Same thing. And I'm not big on the alphabets, but I just think these are so cute. And they're tiny. I mean, granted, she's doing this on 28 count. I won't be. But I think it's absolutely adorable. I think they're adorable. And if I have to put stupid alphabet in it, I'll put the stupid alphabet in it. Now, sorry to insult all those samplers out there, but I'm just not a sampler stitcher. I like the Quakers. I'm sorry. But for those of you who do like samplers and do love doing samplers, oh my goodness, thank God. You know, you guys have the biggest, you know, selection of patterns. For little old people like me who only like doing Quakers, you know, you kind of gotta search. So, good for you. This one is the month of December, which says frosty days and ice-filled nights, fir trees trimmed with tiny lights, cozy fire in the hearth, snowflakes gently drifting to earth. And here it is. It is, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. And of course, with December being my birthday, I love it. And it's Gentle Arts, but there is a conversion. There are some DMC anyway. And it is, if you're doing it on 28 2/2, it'd be 12 by 8. I'll do 28. I'm trying. I'm attempting to do the higher counts, but I don't think it's for me. This is from the French Giraffe. It's a 4x4 Thomas turkey. You may not be able to see the picture, but I'll try. There he is. Very cute. And he's done with all DMC, and I'm not a big fan of white pumpkins. I don't know if I want to do blue pumpkins either. Don't know. I'll decide that when I get there. But I don't think I think the pumpkins are going to be orange no matter what, because I'm used to that. Alright. Oh, I got another Waxing Moon design. This is called Patriotic Blocks, and this is done with Crescent Colorworks. And I know I have Sassy Brass and I have Wavy Navy. And if I want to do it in Classic Colorworks, I'll have to get the rest of them. But look at that. And the finishing idea, I like it. This is on a 28 count lamb's wool Joblin. But if I'm going to do something like this, it's going to be a wall hanging. It's not going to be framed. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a lot of color blocking. And I do have DMC conversion, which I just might take up on, because I love 931, and that's a blue. I love it. And then I get the Waxing Moon Designs US Croc, and it's kind of tiny. I mean, they seem to do a lot on 28 count. and I'm not a big 28 count person, but I like it. And of course they have the DNC conversion, and that'd be it. I know it was a lot, and I apologize for that, but I've been printed off a lot of stuff off because there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and this is just part of stuff I have to organize and get ready and do whatever. So we're going to go on to plans, goals, whatever you want to call them. So let me get out my little board. And PSA, sorry, today's the 25th and I goofed. I apologize. So, let's have a couple of things that I want to talk to you guys about. Now, as you know, next month is Magical May. And I'm doing wizards, gnomes, starting a bunch of things I want to start. So, on that note, I need you to hold, please, while I grab something right there. I have to... Okay, sorry. I just wanted to reacclimate myself for this next part. Okay, so we're gonna go with... check something. Oh, shoot. Apologize for the ruckus. So nobody gets stabbed. Oh my goodness. Alright. I need to find my calendar. There it is. Okay. Okay, so today is the 25th. So from April 26th to May 3rd. Wednesday's the 1st. May 2nd. I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm not, because Wednesday is May 1st, so Thursday would be May 2nd. Friday would be May 3rd. So, I'll just deal with it that way. I don't like how they set the calendar up on this. Yes, so the 26th through... Yes, it would be May 2nd. Alright, we're good with that. So confusing. Alright, so goals. To complete. Alright. Now. I think I want to work on Hocus Pocus. So there's that one. And here is the starting point. Let's It's a little shaggy, sorry. So here it is. I think I want to work on some of the border. Maybe work on the border from here all the way down to this corner. Maybe down to this room. And then move closer. Hold on, please. Get that Witch's Spells, which is this one here. Complete. I'm gonna try. We'll see how far I get. Border in a room. 1. Focus. Focus. Prairie School. Some. Well, actually, we're just going to go top border. Top border. Okay. So, like I said, this is my starting point. So we're going to try to go all the way over here, maybe down a little bit, and then do the room that's under this apple. So that's going to be that one. Alright. Wait a minute, I did these in, no, just stick with the black. Alright, the other thing I want to do is this Queen of Hearts spool. It's only 3 colors, aside from, no, just 3 colors. Should be quite easy. So we're going to start and complete. 2. Queen spool. Start and finish. Okay. There for now, I guess. Alright. On my list for Magical May is this. These are 4 kits that I got. They're on 11 count. They're all Harry Potter themed. And this is on my, this one here is Hedwig Owl. This one is on my thing for Magical May, my stitch tracker. And here it is, all kit up. Shouldn't take me long to do that. So we're going to say 3 would be Hedwig. I know it's not Hedwig, but that's what I'm calling it. Start. And let's say 300 stitches. Okay, that seems like a, you know, positive thing. And then the other thing that I need to work on is aha. She Mad Hatter Dreams by Barbara Anna. That is also on my stitch tracker. There she is. And I think what I want to do So fine. Here would be my starting point. Let me move my tea out of it. Oh, it's gonna go down. Okay. I think what I want to do is try to finish the hat. You know, do the cloth band that goes around the fabric band that goes around the hat. And maybe work on these little, what are those things? Oh, the little leaves. And then make it down to the brim. So basically this whole section here, I think. Maybe some of the face. Either that or to work on this whole side here and get the mushrooms done and everything else. If you've ever watched Marjorie Maid on YouTube, FlossTube, she's funny. She's funny. She's something. I like her. I watch her every once in a while. But she's doing this one. Oop. Sorry. She's doing Mad Hatter Dreams. And she's gotten, it's almost done. I'm looking at it going, I want mine done. So, yeah, I think I'm going to work on the hat and the brim. Yeah, get that done. And I don't know how long it's going to take me, but it's, if I get it finished in the week, then awesome. If I don't, then, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just throw that on the floor for now. So, four will be She Mad Hatter Dreams. Ah, come on, Tammy. Learn how to write. Would be nice. Okay. Finish hat. Now, I have come to the conclusion that I can get 6 projects kind of done. So I'm going to put 10 on here, and I'm just going to get done what I can get done. I'm not going to stress about it. I got other things I need to get doing, so I've got to really overhaul my dining room table. So, alright, so you already saw, so number 5 will be Wizard number 1. And I think what I'm going to try to do is get from the brim of his hat down, so the body, the face, the beard, body, beard, face, all the bottom half of the body, bottom half of the thing. Yep. So we just put bottom half. Bottom half. So yeah, and then when I'm done with him, we have, and I have all the threads all set and ready to go. They're all in the same thing. This is the Gryffindor. This is wizard number 2. Wizard number 3, which would be Slytherin because it's green. And wizard number 4, which would be the representation of Ravenclaw. So yes, I did. Do it. So there's that. Okay. So the other thing I want to attempt to do, I really have to work on this because it's been lounging for just way too long. Amok, amok, amok. I believe this is from Untwisted Stitches. Yep. On Etsy. I really need to finish. Or at least attempt to finish. So I think what I'm going to try to do is get Sarah's face done and anything that's left over here. Like I said, I am not doing French knots. I decided not to do the beading. I am not doing any back stitching except on the faces of the ladies and the words down here and up here. We'll see how it looks after I get that done and then take it from there. So, my starting point, and this is done on a 16 count Da Vinci from Picture This Plus. I really don't have that much left, do I? There you go. I guess it's just Sarah that needs to get done, and maybe finish Sarah and the facial back stitching. Back stitching the ladies. I don't know. Let's see. Alright. So number 6. Nail was annoying. I love having nails, but they get in the way. 6. We'll just go with finish Sarah, and if I feel like doing anything else, I will. So that's that one. There we go. Alright, the other thing I want to do is I think I'll wait on Snort Stack, and number 7 be Good Company. And since you just started, saw it, you know where my, that's Plum Street Samplers, Good Company, with the little fox and the birds and the pumpkins and the house and the grass and the whole bit. So we're gonna say finish, well, we're just gonna put hours down. That'll be the easiest thing for me to do. I'm gonna go with 5 hours. There it is. And then got 3 more, maybe. 3 more. Yeah. We have these 3 in there. Yes. I think I want to work on winning. This is the Sanderson sisters. This is the one, this is Winifred. This one's done by Romy Creations. I have Mary, which was done by the Woolly You. No, Fairy Wool in the Wood? I don't know, something. And then Sarah was done by Manny Dodonna. So, here she is. This is Winnie. There's Winnie. So pretty. Not really, but nice thought. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hours down for this one too. It's just so much easier. Instead of saying I'm going to finish this part, I'm going to finish. No, I'm just going to put hours down. Anything I start is going to have stitches. You know, I have to get so many stitches to call it a start. Usually, I'm going to give myself a goal of 300 to 500 to call it a start. Because depending, especially if I'm doing color blocking, that would be really easy. So that one is the one we are going to want to work on. So that is 8. In the fridge. And then I'll find Sarah and Mary, and I'll probably start Mary next. Work on 4. We'll go 3 hours. That should give me a good chunk of it done. And if in that 3 hours I'm close to finish, I will continue on. Because I think that's on my finished road. Nope. Nope. Oh. Number 9. Grow Kringle. Work on for another 2 hours. And what gets done, gets done. There's a lot of fussy stitching with the presents and the wheelbarrow and whatever else is in there, so we'll see what we get done. Is there anything else I'm going to do in here? No. I'll just put this back in here. Now, I might have more than 10, because this is something I wanted to start since I saw it. I've yet to do it. I want to do it. It's 3 colors. White, black, and 453. Whatever that is. It's a tiny modernist. The poetry. So, we are going to start the Tiny Modernist poetry. 10. Poetry. Start. And we'll go with 300 stitches there too. Now there's one more thing. Actually 2 more things, so we're going to have 12 this time. I probably won't get to them all, but we'll see. Actually, I think, yeah, I like eating this. This is from Screaming Heart Designs. It is Autumn Jack. It only has 3 colors. 310 white and a variegated variation. And it is not all that, well, I only have 2 pages, but it's not all that big. It doesn't look all that big. So, I am not doing it on blue fabric. That is not going to happen. Oh, there it is. I am going to do it on something different, so the white shows up, but not going on blue fabric. So, this is another one. 11. What is this called again? Autumn Jack. I have been wanting to start this one for a while too. Ever since I bought it, I was like, oh, Jack. Start. 300 stitches. Now, if this was full coverage, I'd be saying no, you're going to get more than 300 stitches in. Because it wouldn't look like anything. Where these aren't full coverage, 300 stitches should make them look like something. So, I have my little bat bag. And then the other one, October 31st. Now, I saw Jane on Running with Scissors with Julie and Jane, or Jane and Julie, do this. And I am actually very, very thrilled with this. I would have to kit it up. But, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. This is kind of up in the air, but I want to do this one. So, I think this one might wait until I do another round of Halloween stitching. Yeah, I think I have the variation in here. This isn't the exact one, but it's the one I'm going to use. So I've never used these before, so this will be all new to me. So I'm just going to put this back here. So, I might, oh, 12, Patriotic Moon. One I showed you earlier. No, yes. Start. And another 300 stitches. Now you're probably saying to me, Tammy, these are, you're not, getting anything on your finish list even close. Yes, I am. Because Amok 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 is on my finish list. Good Company is on my finish list. Hocus Pocus from Prairie School is on my finish list. So there's 3. Plus, Crow Kringle is on my finish list. Fairy and Moon is on my finish list. Misbehave is on my finish list. Beano is on my finish list. The Big Bang Theory is on my finish list, and that is also on my Whipco board for May. Winnie is on my finish list, and the Vampire Goblet is on my finish list. So if any of these things get finished, they're going to get marked off my list and considered a finish. So I have 20 finishes, well actually 21 finishes. I need 60. I don't need 60, but my goal is 60 finishes for 2024. If I get 54, I'll be, if I don't get 60, but I get 54, which is how old I am, I will be thrilled! Thrilled! Absolutely thrilled! You have no idea how happy I'll be. So, yes, I do have finishes on my list. So, I am good to go. Now, for my May, this is May, I have She Mad Hat of Dreams, The Fairy Moon, with go number 13, with go number 19. The Fairy Rabbit, The Cheshire Cat by Stitch Fiddle. I have very little much of that done. Good Company, The Gothic Light, Alice's Mad Plant Will Be a New Start, Wizard 1, 2, 3, and 4, Queen of Hearts Spool, Hedwig Kids, Geometric Moose, horror movies. Those top two probably won't be until towards the end of the month. The Bee Gnome and the Flower Spool. And I showed you the Flower Spool last week. It's from Cute Embroidery by Kate. It's like the Queen of Hearts Spool. But it's patriotic and it's got flowers and it's a little tiny spoon. It's got flowers that make a really cute pillow for my dough bowl, and that's what I'm going to do. So, that is, oh, giveaway. Alright, now, I only had one comment about the bag. That's okay. That is okay. So, Claudia, guess what? You get the bag, honey. I'll be sending that out probably Monday. And then I have another giveaway. And just use the word heart. You know, don't use the words giveaway, or win, whatever, free, any of those gnome catching words. But I have two, and these will be packaged deal. They have From the Heart Needle Art January Quaker from Wendy. We also have From the Heart Needle Art February Quaker. And this one, I will admit, stitches up much faster than this one, because I've done both. And when March and April are done, I'll give those away too. So, use the word heart in a sentence, and you can have these lovely patterns. So, the other thing. Oh, there were a couple FlossTubers that I want to shout out, because I watched them, and I think they're, you know, one's new and one is not so new. I've been watching her for a while now when she does her thing. We have Lauren at Stitches and Sundries. She's more of a, she likes the whole process of stitching. She likes picking the pattern, picking the fabric, stitching the item, and then finishing it. And some of her finishing ideas is really cool. I mean, she turned one into an old-fashioned TV finish. You know, it even had the rabbit ears and the dials and the whole bit. It was really neat. She's into the dark stuff. Sprouting lupine, Night Spirit Studios, Witchy Stitcher, what do you think? No, like those. She just finished Eat Crow from Plum Street Sampler with the buzzard. So yeah, she does the weird stuff, but that's part of the reason why I like her, because she does the weird stuff. She doesn't do the pretty ladies. She doesn't do the, you know, that kind of thing. She does more of the macabre. That's what I like about her. Everybody's got to be creepy once in a while. You know, you got to have that spooky vibe going on sometime. And the other one is Tina. And Tina is wicked cute. She really is. She is known as the 14 count 80 girl. Everything she does is on 14 count. Her stuff is huge. I mean, huge. I don't know if the woman has a wall space for the kind of stuff. She and her husband go RVing a lot during the year, and they travel around the country looking for cross-stitch stores. And she's the sweetest little thing I ever saw in my life. She really is, and I get the biggest kick out of her. She's so funny. She doesn't do her back stitching. Her daughter does it. She doesn't do her finishing. Her husband does it. Which I think is awesome. I really do. I think it's a wonderful thing. I mean, I have my daughter pick my Halloween ones. My next Halloween stitch, which she will be doing on May 1st. So we know what we're getting into, so I can kit it up and have it ready for when I decide to start to do it. So I have my daughter help me. If I need something made, I have my husband help me. So I can't say I'm any different. And she and I have a lot in common. We really do. She doesn't like the Halloween stitching like I do, Tina, but she, you know, she does, you know, she's seasonal. She's very patriotic because her husband was in the service. My husband was in the service, so that's why I'm trying to get more patriotic stuff out. My husband was in the Army. I don't know where her husband is from. You know, and they, you know, she's doing, you know, like a dimensions kit, and she's tried stitching on 16 and 18. She does not like it. That, hey, if you want to do everything on 14 count, please, you know, stitch on whatever makes you feel comfortable. 28 count, I mean, maybe 1/1, it would be okay, but doing it 2/2, it might as well be 14 count, you know, doing it 2/2, but she doesn't like that. She only wants 14 count, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. She, like I said, she's very sweet, and you oughta, you know, go talk to her, or go watch her, you know. She's quick. Her videos aren't very long, which is nice. Sometimes doing 1-2 hours just gets to me, you know. It's like, is it probably going to get over? And here I am. It's almost an hour and a half. So, it's just I had a lot to show today, and I'm not gonna probably have that much next week. I'm just gonna try to go with finishes and whips and whatever else strikes my fancy. So hopefully, you know, have a good weekend. Be safe, be careful, you know, be progressive with your stitching, you know, and just keep on keeping on. Get in as many stitches as you can. So, I will see you next week, and I hope you have a wonderful week.